All right, all you cats and kittens. Carol Baskin. All right, everybody, we're getting this set up here. Getting. All right, let me go ahead and post up. See if we can get some people watching. Yeah, that was a great movie with Skitch. All right, gotta make sure sound's coming through here. Oh no. Dang it. I had it all lined up. Dang it, it's crooked, isn't it? right, so it looks like Jax has got the initiative here. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and start this recording with round 0. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Idea Squad's streaming of the one of the games from the round 1 of the Corona Cup. This is being put on by the 512 Squadron down in Austin for a lot of us X-Wingers who are trapped at home, so to speak, getting us able to socialize and play some X-Wing with each other without leaving our homes. So big shout out to them. Thank you guys for putting this on and taking the time to organize this. We have about 36 players. So the way it works is your pairings go up on Monday, and you have until Sunday night to play your game with your opponent. So you get with them and ID and figure out the best time for both of you to play, and then you go ahead and get that going. So my game was played yesterday against Dave Doe. It was a good game. I really wish I would have had the foresight to actually stream it. But we'll be trying to get more games as we go. So stick with us as we try and get these up online for everybody to enjoy, get some content in this troubled time we're living in right now. All right, so let's kind of jump into what we have in front of us here. So we have Jax on the left playing a 2-ship list, going with Dash Rendar is going to have Perceptive Copilot and Biston. So that's going to allow him, when he focuses, he's going to get 2 focus tokens, and then that pairs perfectly with Biston to allow him to, once he is shot, if he has a focus token, which he should if he's focused, he will be able to attack again and out of the same arc at a different target. So that's pretty awesome. Basically the foundation for a double shot, bunch of pain there. Especially for smaller ships, those 4 dice can just punish you hard. So, then Lando with pretty budget build Lando with 9 and hull. So every time he's doing that blue maneuver, he's going to get to pass a free action and then take an action himself, which is pretty strong. He could pass that target lock over. He can... All right. They went ahead and started the timer there. So Jack's very simple, efficient, strong list. Now we're over to James. He's got Obi-Wan. Let's see, looks like R2. So he's got some regen on there at Delta 7B. Rick with Juke, FCS, and regen as well. And then Anakin in the Naboo. Okay. With passive sensors, R2, and proton torpedoes. Okay. Gonna hopefully try and make use of that force there. Getting those double mods here. So those are the lists right now. I would say in this matchup, you probably have Jax ahead with the ability just to be able to punish hard those light ships. They have a lot of hull to chew through if he's going to make a dent there. So first round, just kind of some positioning. Jax went ahead and Cade with Lando and just set up those side arcs pointing down the field, which is where they're going to be coming from. I have a strong suspicion we're going to see him move forward with Dash, just like a 1 or a 2, and then probably a 1 or a 2 with Lando in order to pass that action, probably pass a target lock over to Dash, and Dash will have the double focus and just be a punishment cannon for whoever gets near. So this is going to be, I don't want to say it's a crucial turn to start off early, but the approach against these ships is huge. Hey, welcome One-Armed Billy to the chat. Send me a message, let me know how it sounds and how it looks on your end. But yeah, you would want to see Rick go fairly quick to get up there, but you also kind of want to go, a little bit slower so that he can shoot up in their next turn, close that gap from maybe 4-1. Oh, okay. Dash decided to do some turnage. Interesting. Okay, one bank with Lando. Still going to get to pass that action. I think we're just in the perfect wrong spot to see the focus tokens. Oh, yep, there they are. They were hidden behind Dash. Okay, so Dash went ahead and barrel rolled to keep some distance. I guess Dash didn't want. I guess that's Anakin over there to get behind him, and then kind of split arcs if he would have gone fast and barrel rolled. But doesn't look like we're going to shoot here again. Mm-mm. Okay, so kind of another round to set up here. Positioning wise, I think Jax is still looking pretty good. If he kind of comes down south to the bottom of your screen here with his ships, he's going to have a lot of room and he's going to really divide them up because they're not all going to be able to get to him fast enough. Oh, we got a little bit of an undo there. There we go. Easy to fix. TTS can be a little temperamental if you don't know exactly what you're doing. But overall, I think it's a great program and a great thing for us to have the ability to use. Okay, okay. Just kind of running away here. All right, here's Dash. Lando's passing the target lock over to Dash. All right, safe spot. You know he's going to have it. Oh, there we go. All right. So both of Jax's ships are focused up. All right. There's Obi-Wan. I could probably see a boost here. There we go. Boost forward and to the left. Okay. Okay. Interesting call. I guess he's really trying to get out of the shot there. I don't think it's quite enough. All right. Looks like they're circling back around. All right. It's gonna activate Lando. See if he has any shots here. And dash. All right, range 3, unobstructed. So we got 4 dice coming in. Okay, he's gonna spend that lock. spend one of his focuses. Probably going to see him spend his focus here. There we go. Yep. Then dash with Biston's ability. Since he still has one of his focuses, he's able to shoot again at a different target. He's going to shoot at Obi-Wan. Ooh, that's going to be rough. That's going to be 2 or 3 shields right there. Ooh. Didn't get the crit through, but still, that's half points right there. All right. Just that easy. Obi-Wan. All right, he's going to go ahead and deplete himself force-wise to... Oh. Dash takes 1 shield. Just rolled the worst thing he could see. Okay, let me see if I can increase the volume. Is that a little bit better there, Rob? All right, so overall, that's a pretty bad trade right there. But positioning-wise, Dash has that gas cloud in front of him. I believe the way that Dash is phrased, though, he does actually ignore all obstacles while moving. So the gas cloud not being a... while you perform... oh, yeah, while you move, you ignore obstacles. So we're good there. But I think James is in a good position if he goes really fast to get up in there and maybe force Dash to rotate his arc at least, burning one of those actions. That way you get rid of that target lock to try and get the shots to be better. Here. So, looks like dials are set. All right. Looks like he's still thinking. It looks like they may be getting a little distracted here with their side talking about the prize support for the tournament. Apparently there are some game shops down in Austin that have donated some prize support. So we'll have to listen to their next podcast to see some updates kind of on that. So for those of you who are not familiar, there is a toilet paper roll holder as the grand prize trophy. And it's pretty awesome looking. So if you think it's a Thai pilot or something holding a roll of toilet paper, so it's kind of a theme appropriate gift, if you will, to win. All right. It's probably about as good as he could go right there. I think we're going to see that target lock. Yep, going right onto Obi-Wan there. That leaves him with very, very few spots he could go to get out of a shot from Dash. The only hope is maybe that 3, if he did something like a 3 bank, he can boost to get kind of out of his main arc. But, ooh, if this is any indication, we're probably going to see a 3 hard from Obi-Wan as well. And we're going to see some shooting. You hate to see, 4... Oh, or not. Okay, it looks like a 2. Yep. Yep. When in doubt, the TTS is always right during this tournament. That is the ruling. So he was pretty sure it would fit, but apparently it did not. That's going to be a little extra unfortunate there. So only saving grace is it is range 3. Yep. Order in this case really doesn't matter very much. I'm just going to shoot at Obi-Wan first. Oh, that's going to guarantee a crit's going through. Um, Looks like at least 2 focus results, and he has 1 force. So he's going to take hit crit. That one underneath the Falcon looks like it's an evade. And the crit is... Oh, it is direct. Wow. Okay, this... that's going to be extending Jax's lead by a fairly insurmountable point right now. You hate to see a blowout like this, but... Alright. Luckily only 2 went into Rick there. He's got that evade still. Ugh, and he's going to have to spend it if he doesn't want damage. Okay, he's going to spend it to avoid taking damage. Get rid of his juke here, but still in the game. Obi does get a return shot, but I don't think he has it with the way he's canted. Alright, well, hello there, goodbye there. Alright, we're going to see Rick here. Oh, double crits. That's pretty good. And Jax is going to spend his focus there. Ooh, that's... And I think we'll probably see a pretty interesting um, maneuvers here from Lando and Dash on this next turn, because Dash can just ignore that debris and probably do something like a 2-bank or a 3-bank. Just keep that broadside cannon pointed towards those Naboos. And then Lando can actually do something like a 3 hard to the left, fly right over that gas cloud, and still pass the action to Dash to get that target lock again. So that would be my guess of what we're going to see here. Probably going to see Rick going at least a 3, maybe a 4. If it's a 3, it might be a 3-bank to try and kind of cut off Dash where he's going. But with only 1 shield gone on Dash, that's going to be a huge mountain to overcome here. There is the option, though, to possibly shoot maybe a 5 forward and catch Lando off on this side, maybe not getting shot at with Dash. Could help you get some damage through getting some points and getting set up for the future for sure. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I would be... Okay, Lando with that 1. Probably going to pass over a target lock. Okay, so he went on to Rick. Not sure if he's thinking that he'll still catch him or if... Ah, okay. Dash is just going the opposite direction here. Didn't want to make a toilet bowl swirl. Oh. It looks like he's going to be in Dash's arc here. So I don't know if there's much you can really do there. Okay. That's going to avoid that 4 dice cannon from Dash. Yep, so Dash doesn't have a shot there. Lando's going to have a range 3. Rick is going to be hitting that debris cloud. So, whoa, geez, Lando. Just rolling the pain. Uh-oh. Rick has an evade, but that's it. He's going to spend that evade. Take 1. Does still have regen available if he needs it later. But right now, that is just harsh. Red dice, very unforgiving right there. So you got 2 dice if you're shooting onto Lando. Or 3 dice into 2 dice shooting onto Lando, or 3 dice into 3 dice shooting onto Dash because of that obstruction. It's not what you want to see, just 1 hit there. Yeah, Dash rolling all paint. Just the most disrespect you could have. Alright here, so with the way that the ships are kind of arced together, both of them with their dials out to the side, we're probably going to see some sort of crisscrossing method here. I could see Dash is really the gun you want in the fight, so Lando just needs to be out of there enough to where Dash can do something like a 3 hard downboard to the bottom of the screen here so that he can get that full broadside going back towards Rick there. And Rick is like most players who see this situation. They think, I'm going to go to the side of the obstruction that I am closer to missing. So I would almost guarantee that Rick is going to turn to the right. Something to think about and keep in the back of your mind. If you're going to hit it no matter what, just pretend it's not even there. Ignore that debris when it comes to planning your maneuvers. But here comes Anakin. Probably going to see a target lock. Or a passive sensors in this case. Alright. That'll allow him to... Alright, so passive sensors has been triggered. Okay. Looks like Dash may be turning to the right. Alright, so he passed himself a focus action, and then for his action he took a target lock onto Rick. Dash looks like a 1 hard there, and get a double focus, continuing to ignore those debris clouds. And there we go, we see the hard right turn. Looks like he may have dodged Dash's arc there, though. Alright, looks like Jax is going to let him regen. He did miss a trigger there, but it's a casual game, a fun tournament, so that's what we like to see. Good sportsmanship here. Go ahead and regen that shield. Alright. So... Alright, looks like Dash no shot. Apparently he has one at Obi-Wan on the edge of the board. Looks like we're going to have a range 2 obstructed. Rick getting his extra die from the speed. Lando's going to spend that target lock. Back to a blank. Spend the focus. End up with 2 there. Rick's probably safe here. Alright. And no damage exchanged there. Alright, now we're probably going to see the toilet bowl going into full effect here. Dash turning to the left. Lando just scooting right up behind. That is one of those situations where it almost would have been better to target lock rather than passive. Passive is generally a pretty safe maneuver there because you are saying anything that ends up in my bubble I'll be able to hit. But with moving first, getting up there, and being right at the edge of that range, it's a good likelihood that they're going to move out of your range and you won't be able to shoot at all, and you've essentially wasted an action. So I would have liked to see him commit to one or the other there, because it really doesn't hurt you to take a target lock on one of them, unless, it's the only one that you can't shoot at. But even then, it sets you up pretty good for the future. Ooh, well flown right there. So here we go. This is a good time to passive sensor, because you're probably going to end up with just one of them in arc. Well, maybe not. Yep. Yep. So Lando went ahead and passed Dash the target lock action, and he moved his lock from Rick to Anakin. Alright, a little technical difficulty, deleting some arc indicators. Lando will focus. Rick just kind of running away here. Gonna see if he gets that strain token. Looks like he does. He's pretty far away. He'll have plenty of time to clear that. Yeah, it can be a bit obnoxious. It's very hard to pick your path of attack against it, because it's a lot of HP. You're not going to kill it. Best chance, even if you get 3 strong guns on it, you'll get it down to below half to where you could kill it the next turn. But with it essentially having 2 4-dice shots plus a possibly double modified 3-dice shot, there's just a lot of pain possible coming at you. Alright, looks like we're going to spend an evade and a force token. And that will avoid the damage. Alright, range 3 obstructed from Dash. No title, so it's not extra painful, but that hurts just as much. 4 dice, roll perfectly and don't take anything. What are the odds? Alright, looks like he's going to be taking 2 here. It's on to little Anakin. Alright, so he's going to use his passive sensors and get his target lock. So now the choice is, who do you go at? As strong as Dash is, you're getting that obstructed, and you're going to shoot that proton. That's a lot of dice that Dash is going to get with that modifier. I probably would have liked to see that target lock go on to Lando, where it's unobstructed. Yeah, see, Lando would have been an unobstructed proton torpedo. He would have gotten 1 die. Dash is going to end up with 3. So, looks like it's 3 results there. Dash only able to dodge 1, though. So, overall, you did some damage. don't forget the lock. I'll send them a message so that there we go. Good deal. I'm gonna try and make sure they keep the board state clean. All right, here. So with Rick kind of off on his side, Anakin trying to solo these two large ships here. It's a dangerous proposition. Anakin, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to move the camera to check, but I'm pretty sure that Anakin could fit a 2 or a 3 bank right through that gap there without clipping. So I assume Jax will kind of plan for that or plan according to that. Lando, he really wants to do those banks to get him to be blue so he can pass those actions. Dash may bank to the left or he may just go forward. Lando's probably going to do something like a 1 bank. All right, Anakin is... Oh, he's just breaking off. Going to recover one of those shields. We'll see if Dash went too far. All right, Anakin has taken a lock. All right, and he's going to throw that up onto Dash. That's a pretty solid move. Dash going pretty heavy. You may see him barrel roll in. Well, may also coordinate the barrel roll in, I think, is what we'll see. Oh, so no blue action. Doesn't get to pass an action here. So it doesn't look like he's going to pass Dash a barrel roll. All right. Rick, 3 hard. Going to get an evade. Still going to keep that strain, though. Because it was not a blue maneuver. He's just going to hang out right there. He says, I'm good. All right, never mind. He's changed his mind. He's going to boost. All right. Looks like Dash range 3 obstructed. Got him by about half a base length there. Oh, vicious. Vicious. I mean, those reds on Dash have been just dynamite. But then again, greens will they'll surprise you sometimes. All right, we got Lando shot coming in here, obstructed range 3. Looks like he has the focus. Ooh, dangerous here. Whoa, spend the force. Yep, so, all right, wow. Total of 7 results coming in at Anakin, and he's just going to spin out of it. Just out of range from Rick there. So now Rick's going to be something in this fight. It's going to be interesting to see where the other ships go. Dash could just go straight, hedging his bets against either way Rick kind of goes. Lando will probably see go straight here, do that blue to pass Dash in action and get kind of around that Raptor asteroid or debris cloud at the top there. The one plugging the hole in the Death Star. Anakin, probably see him, I would say 3 hard, and then maybe even a boost to try and get in position to have a shot on Lando. But then again, may just burn another charge and run away and recover that shield. So we'll see here. Dash could even just kind of 1 bank outward. open that arc a little bit wider to where Rick could go. Although that would give Rick some options to escape. All right. Anakin's going to regen here. Got about 42 minutes remaining. However, once once we hit the 15-minute remaining mark, they will play a minimum of 2 more rounds. Believe those, as I understand them, those are the rules of the Corona Cup. So that way, it encourages thoughtful final rounds of play and making sure that nobody gets shorted on time there at the end. All right, Anakin went ahead and did a red maneuver there. Well, that is 3 Talon. All right. Lando 3 are doing forward. Passing couple focuses to Dash. Dash 4 straighting. Okay. So he may end up in range 1 of Rick here if Rick went fast, but not really a big concern at this point. But if Rick went the other direction, it could be very bad. Ah, a bump. All right, looks like Lando might be the only shot this round. Looks like Lando's out of range. All right. So we are sitting here at 40 minutes remaining. Let's see. This is a hard call here. You could see Dash doing something like a 3 hard to the left, opening his arc wide up to the right. Lando's going to probably come in here and fill that gap, being able to either get a range 1 on Rick or at worst pass an action off to Dash. Anakin's going to be trying to get in some room to re-engage. Rick, though, I just don't know what you do. You kind of have to go something like a 3 hard to the right and just hope you don't get blocked by Lando and get shot by Dash. Nice and clean. I wasn't sure that would fit through there, but it did. Looks like his target lock is up on Dash right now, so he gets his evade, and he's going to passive sensors. See, again, there's the time when taking the target lock might have been a better option. So here is your option. So Dash doing the 3 hard there. Lando's rotate. Let him... he hedged his bet with Lando's arc, allowing him to shoot out the back. Or shoot out the front, rather. Dash, no shot, which hurts, but Lando's going to still be pushing through some pain here, I'm sure. Who needs mods? Alright, Rick going to be taking one no matter what here. No shot from Dash onto Rick. They went the same speed, so it looks like it's going to be 2 dice versus... Yep. So looks like it's going to be range 2, so it's going to be 2 dice on the Dash here. Unmodified, but who cares? Dash blanks out here. You get... Nope. Just not going to take anything. Dash just being untouchable. Right. So Anakin there opting to use his passive sensors to get a calculate rather than try and lose his target lock on dash. Um, just looking at it, judging, saying, yeah, I did not have range, rather than break a target lock, because you can no longer fail a target lock action. You must target lock something, meaning he would have to move it to one of these debris clouds. All right, dash is probably going to go pretty fast, straightforward. Um, or, well, Lando's probably going to come in something like a two bank, pass a rotate action to dash. Dash is going to go fast forward and double focus, or some combination of that. I really don't think there's any way around that action. Um, the only concern would be, will Lando then barrel roll, or I mean boost afterwards? Oh, end up with a three bank there. Really going aggressive after Rick. Also probably gaining that gas cloud. Dash, we got four forward, rotate. Yep. Pretty much anywhere Rick ends up in that middle, he's going to get the pain. Yep. Ooh, that might have been about. Ooh, yep. Jax just made that perfect kill box right there, and there's really wasn't much he could have done, especially being stressed like he was. All right, looks like a range 2 shot from Lando. Going to try and strip off some of those tokens. They both did a 3. Yep. Taking away that bonus from Rick. That says blank. So TTS, he's going to re-roll it. And now it's 3 hits. All right. Rick has the option to spend. He's thinking about it. He's taken 1 guaranteed, and he opted not to spend the target lock. This will probably be Dash putting the final nail in this coffin here. 4 dice. Oh. Spending his lock. Oh, focus for 4, and that is a dead Rick no matter what. And he just blanks just to make it even worse. Yeah. So he's going to keep that evade there to keep juke, because simultaneous fire doesn't matter, but it won't really matter. So, yeah. And of course, Rick just blanks out there to add further insult. Alright, we're going to see that ship go away. Alright, Anakin is going to be able to grab a lock here. Oh, he decided not to move the lock. Okay. Okay, well, that's hurtful. We're gonna see Lando probably do something like a 3 bank here and rotate for sure. Maybe passing something to Dash. Dash is going to hard turn to the left and rotate, and one of them will get a double action, probably going to be Dash. Probably going to. Lando's probably going to go fast enough to pass Dash over the rotate or the coordinate of the focus. But we are in the final rounds of this game, I would say. Alright, he's going to get his free evade, going to passive sensors. Lando. There's Dash getting the rotate action. He's going to rotate for his action. Dash probably a 3 hard. Yep. Double focus. Lando, range 2. Going to try and wipe off that token or the force so that Dash can punish a little bit longer. Alright, nothing. Nothing for Lando. And Dash, looks like it's going to be range 3 obstructed. Oh, okay, just 2. Those red dice are cooling off. Ugh, the only thing you really didn't want to see. Alright. Spent both tokens. Oh, Jax reminded him that he did have a target lock there. There we go. I think he got it so long ago and just hadn't been able to shoot a Dash, he forgot he had it. Gonna shoot his second proton torpedo. It's a shame that it's obstructed, but yep, Dash is gonna get that third die there. Ugh. Spend that target lock. Oh, so close. Almost had the max results there. Spend that calculate. Crit. There we go. No. That is very painful right there. You get a decent roll. Sometimes the dice just do not want you to win a game. All right. The options for Anakin here are pretty low. He's depleted his resources. We'll probably see something like a 3 bank into that gap between the clouds. Lando will probably see another 3 bank as well to pass the target lock. Dash is going to do something in the forward direction and get a double focus, so he'll have a double modified shot. May end up being at range 1 though, so may only get 3 dice. But that is what I foresee to happen here. The alternative is Lando might just go straight, but I would probably suspect a boost. Just depends on whether or not he wants to get around that gas cloud in the future, I think. Oh, okay. Anakin using his ability. Gonna spend it. Ugh! And then ends up hitting the gas cloud. Ugh, clipping the gas cloud there. That'll go, jeez. If Dash went straight, then it's probably gonna be over. There you go. That's. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that's gonna. Alright, I'm thinking Dash might have turned in on him. Yeah, okay. Looks like Dash turned in on him for some reason. This is an interesting call. Looks like Lando range 1 unobstructed. Is it obstructed? I guess. Alright. I guess on their screen it showed as obstructed. So Anakin's probably going to be all right here. He doesn't have the Force, so yep. So going to spend his evade, take one. Gotcha. Debating between whether or not you get the evade with a gas cloud. You do get your full throttle evade. You just do not get an action step, and that strain will go away. So let's see. Anakin's going to be moving first. Got some options here. Oops. Uh-oh. This is going to be where it's going to... Okay. Whew. Luckily, it was able to be fixed. You got to be careful when you get into a clicking frenzy on TTS. Okay. Yep, they had the little bit of technical difficulty there. Looks like during that process of moving back and forth, because Dash had gotten into that spot, um, it caused the ships to kind of cant, and where Anakin should have been at a straight 90-degree angle. All right. All right, Lando. We'll probably see. Oh, okay. I thought we would see him barrel roll Dash over to the left. Oh, it looks like Dash is going to have the shot anyway, so it's probably gonna be the last round of the game right here. That's yeah. That's a crit going through at a bare minimum. Ugh. That is. Ooh. Alright, so he's going to take shield and crit. And that crit is going to be hull breach. Oh! Lando. Target lock. 2 and a crit. The crits don't really matter because he's got that hull breach, and that evade is gone. So we need to see 2 results here. Oh! He saw the 2 results. 1 crit, and it is Panicked Pilot. Okay, don't need to add that crit up there on the overlay because it goes away once he gets a couple stress. So that is an interesting question. Can you passive sensors if you gain the stress after having done the action? So in this situation, I do not think Anakin would actually be able to gain that target lock because you may perform a calculate or target lock action, and now he has gained a stress. So interesting um, situation. I don't think it's going to be a common situation, but something to think about. All right. All right, here. Dash is going to be probably hard turning in. I think he might have seen that he set the wrong maneuver by mistake. All right. All right. Doesn't look like we're going to see any shooting this round. Then we'll see Anakin coming back around. I mean, you might as well. You got one health left. Come in and shoot somebody. All right. Looks like he's not going to be getting a shot here. He was going to get an evade for going fast. His force is up, so he'll probably take a focus just to help defend himself. All right, Lando went ahead and passed a rotate action over to Dash. Dash is going to double focus. The angle of that looks like he probably got it. Yep, barely caught it, but rotating there was a pretty bold move. All right, let's see if he can push the one damage. Oh, okay, he has the evade token, so spend it to live. But that was all right. So we'll definitely see something like a too hard from Dash here, since his arc is pointing front and back. Anakin, hopefully he comes in and tries to get some shots in. Choose some violence. Just don't run away. It's far too long to be trying to preserve some points here. Lando, really probably just see him orbit around the outside of the board there. He doesn't like getting into the stress and rocks and things. All right. Well, hopefully Dash did something like a too hard. Lando might have done a one forward. Yep, just to see if he could reach. Yep. All right. Dash is probably going to have a range 3 shot. Looks to be range 2. And he's going to re-roll that one blank. That one's blank. And that's going to kill him no matter what. Yep. If evades were like 1.0, it would have worked. But all right, so the end of this game is going to be 200 to 0. Jax and James. It was a good game there. All right, guys, that was a good game. Thanks for playing on stream. Um, Sorry, it just kind of went very one-sided there. All right, we're gonna try and get your guys' voice on here.
Oh,
I think he's ready for bed.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, you're good? Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, Jax, if you want to maybe tell us a little bit about what your strategy was this game, because your voice should carry out onto the stream world here. So.
Okay, no problem. I think with this list, it's got one word to the strategy, and it's orbit. So I orbited the whole game as best I could, and I wanted to keep them close together so I could always have Dash having the highest level of modifications for his 4 dice. So pretty simple strategy. Just fly around in a circle around the whole board as often as you can. And
So, what do you think your worst case matchup is with this list?
possibly like first order aces that are like double sixes, like with Vonreg, or the fives with all a bid, so their whole list moves after me. I mean, yeah, after me. So like maybe Kylo, Vonreg, Hollow, something like that, maybe.
Things that could just dodge your
Or even
arc to prevent you from getting those big guns on target.
exactly, yeah, and getting up close into dashes after he's moved and being exactly where they want to be, right at range 1, where he's less effective.
Absolutely.
It doesn't look like you're going to get those lists in the. I don't think there's maybe one or two of those lists in this, so you should be pretty set up. And you pretty much did what I was hoping you didn't do, which was keep them together. And of course, you got a lot of really good initial engagement, which I completely missed. So it was all downhill from there.
I would agree with you. Like that initial engagement when Anakin was coming in right here and you turned out to the board edge instead of coming in and launching the proton torpedo. I think what this list doesn't want to see is concentrated fire, and even aces playing dodgy with it instead of just like killing one quick, because they both get burned down relatively fast.
Sure.
So, James,
Yeah,
why don't you tell us a little bit about your strategy going into this and what you thought when you saw these two titans on the other side of the board?
Sure. So a little bit about what I haven't played. I just started playing 2.0 about a month ago, and even before that, I can probably count on two fingers how many times I faced a dash. So it was real daunting. So first thing I wanted to do was take him off. I had a real big debate between my with whether I was going to take initiative or not, and I thought actually up until the very end I was going to take first shots and try to burn the focuses off a dash, and I decided not to do that. And it still, was going to focus fire. And then last second on my initial engagement, I decided to get Anakin out of there so he could just get. If he had come in with both of them, I think he could have burned Anakin down before he got a shot. And so I got a little scared and dipped him out of there, and it was the wrong move.
Yeah, that was definitely a possibility that he could have PS killed Anakin before he got to shoot. Absolutely. One. So the choice with the initiative, I think that was a very big one. But you were in a very tough spot there with the fives matching up. You have the maneuverability in your ships that he doesn't necessarily have. but if you had given it to him, he could, with both of his ships being a 5, he could coordinate a barrel roll, or even Lando has the boost action as well. So I think you giving it to him was probably the right call.
Yeah, the other thing that didn't come into play was after I gave away initiative, um, the two really bad bumps that I had coming in
Yeah,
that
those
keep my
ones here in the
focuses.
middle.
Yeah, I never got to use Obi's um, his pilot ability.
Hmm.
Having a focus for defense and then getting it back with Obi's ability for offense never even came into
Absolutely.
play. So Obi-Wan basically just became an I-5,
Hmm.
just right, which is not great.
And
So
Obi was really he
Yeah, those
was
bumps were pretty hard.
he was the casualty of a attack of opportunity there. He wasn't even the primary target, with the target lock being over on Anakin, and then just getting the bad green dice on your side and the good dice on Dash's side. Um, Dash can be just a big bully.
yeah,
Yeah, see, I
yeah,
was actually really wanting to get those torps off the board first. Like that's the other ship shooting at me. I'm like, okay, Rick, I can go fast with both of these and not
yeah.
be. Dash wants to go fast, so I'm like, okay, like that's not the biggest deal to me. I was like, those proton torps though, that'll be double modded. Like, I did not want those against my lower agility ships. So
Yeah, and getting one. I mean, I have to take those shots, and the one through the gas or through the debris, and you picking up three natties was pretty gross.
yeah, that was. I think that was over here, right? You had three, and I picked up three.
Yeah,
The one over here was able to punch through two, though, even though it was obstructed.
yeah, yeah. That second one to try to get you to half and
Yeah,
maybe start.
that was a bummer.
Yeah, at the bottom of the board or my side.
I felt relatively safe against that one, only because it was a gas cloud and I had a focus token. I felt like, okay, it's probably going to do one damage and I still won't get halved, but I didn't expect it to be three versus three full.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for agreeing to play on stream, or willingly or unwillingly.
Yeah, no, when
But
I saw that you were going to do it, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
yeah, good luck with the rest of your games, and to everyone out there watching, if you're participating in the Corona Cup, please let me know when you're planning on playing your game, and I can try and stream it as well. Um, and everyone else, please like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you have Amazon Prime, we'd really appreciate you Prime subscribing. And if you have any suggestions of things that you want to see on stream, or if you want to play on stream, please send us a message. Let us know. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I think that's all we're on. But greatly appreciate all of your support out there. So y'all have a great night.